And in more stories, the National Human Rights Commission is urging lawmakers to fast-track the passage of Digital Rights and Freedom Bill to address threats posed by emerging technologies and protection of citizen rights online. This is as the Commission has forged a strategic partnership with civil society organizations to champion the Digital Rights and Freedom Bill agenda in Nigeria. The Executive Director of the Commission, Tony Ojukwu, entered into the agreement at the Digital Rights and Freedom Bill conference in Abuja.
The Digital Rights and Freedom Bill, drafted over a decade ago, has encountered numerous challenges hindering its full implementation and enforcement. Issues such as government threats to shut down the internet under the pretext of tackling civil unrest and insecurity have impeded progress. This challenge and others formed the major discussion at the conference organized by Paradigm Initiative in collaboration with the NHRC and the Kingdom of the Netherlands, held in Abuja. A memorandum of understanding was signed between the NHRC and Paradigm Initiative to advance the digital rights agenda under the current administration. Speaking at the conference, the Director of Legal Services and Enforcement, National Human Rights Commission, Rabai Awalu Anwar, while signing the MOU, emphasized the importance of the partnership in advancing digital rights in Nigeria.
The previous administration declined access to the bill on the basis that it contained too many technical subjects which were not extensively addressed. Concerns were raised in the public space that the bill was ambiguous in the use of terms interchangeably or without comprehensive definitions. The Commission urges that while the bill is being considered for reintroduction to the National Assembly, there is need to address these concerns to forestall any clog in the present access to the bill. If passed into law, the Digital Rights and Freedoms Bill will be an act that provides for the protection of human rights online and guaranteeing the application and enforcement of human rights for users of digital platforms and or digital media. As stakeholders, we must all do our part to ensure that the bill is passed into law so that Nigerians can be protected in an online environment that guarantees them the same rights online as offline.
The Executive Director of Paradigm Initiative, Gbenga Sesson, called on the lawmakers, the government, and the judiciary to expedite action in signing the bill into law. He highlighted the critical role the bill would play in addressing threats posed by emerging technologies.
Now that we have a new National Assembly, we're reintroducing a new version of the bill, which is not different in spirit from the original version, but has incorporated feedback from government, from civil society, from the private sector, and from all stakeholders. And that will now go again to the National Assembly to go through the process. We are trusting that as a bill that has been passed before, it will enjoy some accelerated process at the National Assembly. Saying to the executive, as we have said to the National Assembly, we're saying to the executive, complete the circle. Work with all stakeholders, including civil society, including the academia, including the media, including the private sector, to work towards getting a digital rights and freedoms law for Nigeria. And we trust that this will also help the judiciary in their work in some of the areas where they still have challenges in defining things around data protection, freedom of expression online, and co.
Various stakeholders at the conference also shared insights on how the bill, if passed, would address issues related to digital threats and ensure the protection of citizens' rights online.
As Nigeria strives to become a digital economy, this legal framework must reflect the principles of digital rights and freedoms.
We must engage the issues from the cybercrime bill to the digital rights bill to the data protection bill as a holistic policy of protecting Nigerians and ensuring that they can engage with the outside world.
It's also very important that we invest in digital literacy, not just for young people, but even people of my generation who find it a bit more difficult to understand these technologies and to use them.
The Digital Rights Engagement Series provided a platform for the aggregation of ideas, recommendations, and diverse opinions on the Digital Rights and Freedom Bill, paving the way for its eventual passage into law.